What's poppin' YouTube? Professor Kuro here, back with another reaction. Today we got Persona 3 rap Headshot. Zach B. Breton, boy, let's go. We hype. If you're wondering why I did this, it's because the name of the song is Headshot. We'll get into that during the reaction, okay? Let's check the description now. Produced, mixed, and mastered by Mac on the beat. I don't know why I did that, but it felt apropos. Thumbnail and cover art by Lady Abyss. Shouts out Lady Abyss. Boom. Make sure we read everything. You always gotta check the description, cause I be fumbling bags. So you know what to do. Leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Link in the description of the original video. Hit the link, hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe. Support everybody that was a part of this project. And let's go.
There's a side to me I never knew. Told them why I'd be fine if I died. It was true, needed solace. There's a lot of me I wouldn't share with you. And with my finger on the trigger, I was not afraid to shoot.
That's a sure way to kill him.
What the fuck was that flow? That shit came in so smooth. Yo, I'm running that back. That flow came in so smooth. So just to get this out of the way, in Persona 3, the way in which they would summon forth their personas are with these specialized guns that you would literally put to your head and pull the trigger. And by doing that action, it will summon forth your persona. So there's going to be a lot of killing myself, like shooting myself, like those kind of aesthetical flips, because that's what it took. And when you first see this happening, understand, the protagonist has no idea that this is not an actual gun. Like, he just knew, he's like, I need to do something in this dire situation, and it looked like this person was about to do it with this thing, so I'm gonna just fucking, let's try it out. Don't do that at home, kids. Please.
There's a side to me I never knew. Told them why I'd be fine if I died. It was true, needed solace. There's a lot of me I wouldn't share with you. And with my finger on the trigger, I was not afraid to shoot.
That's a sure way to kill him.
I thought I told you. Mess around with me and I'ma show you my persona.
Hey.
Boys, I ain't a joker. When I pull up, then it's over.
Hey.
Watch out when I'm gripping the evoker. I bet you gon' hit his headshot.
Talking about I'm not a joker. I mean, look, you ain't, but you sure as hell the fool. I'm making an Arcana joke. Also, Persona 5's main character's persona aesthetic fucking Phantom Thief, I was gonna say Phantom Troop, nickname was Joker as well. So I'm not a joker, but I'll show you when I pull the evoker, because that's what the name of the specialized pistol is that evokes forth your persona.
When I pull up, then it's over. Better watch out when I'm gripping the evoker. I bet you gon' hit his headshot. Headshot, headshot, hit his headshot. Headshot, headshot, hit his headshot. Headshot, headshot, hit his headshot. And it sound like, now with me, I'm afraid to face, cause a piece of me had escaped. And I really enjoy the solitude, always needed some space. But I'm around every day, like surrounded by graves. And I've been losing myself, I'm the one I should probably save. Yeah,
okay, so hitting a lot of the lore and the character aesthetic. So the protagonist is very much a keep to his own self kind of person. Like, he moves into a school by himself, and he's like, I'm just here. And very much has his own solitude, always has headphones on, like listening to his own music. And in Persona 3, the way the whole world works is that I believe it's either at midnight or 1 hour before and after. There's something called the witching hour, which there's an extra hour that does not exist to the rest of the world, but to those that have personas or are in tune to that world, it's an extra hour. So people that are not privy to this are all viewed as like literally casket graves, coffins in the street. So like, it's like the world freezes for an hour, and everyone that does not have a persona or is not privy to this world is kind of in this coffin, and then the rest of the people can move around for this hour, and their school transforms into, I believe, Tartarus was the name of it, and it's like this 100 floor building where all the villains and monsters and whatever inhabit, and then plot devices occur. So let's run that back a little bit.
every day, like surrounded by graves. And I've been losing myself, I'm the one I should probably save. Yeah, show them why I'm different, I'm the one to get it done. Thought I couldn't hurt him if I didn't ever open up. Never been too wordy, I'm not sure who I've slowly become. And I got too much on my mind when truth is I don't care for much. Said that I had been a real one, had a couple dozen. So many were meant to hate us.
but really who fucking doesn't? There's only a few I trust, the ones that I'm getting stuck with told me that the gun I hold is fake, but I wish it wasn't.
Protagonist is a bit of a tortured soul. And I don't want to spoil the game because honestly, it is a very amazing game to play. And there's also like a 4-part movie film series that kind of covers the games. They don't do a lot of justice to the source series material, but it's a great way of just getting an idea, or at least experiencing on a first blush kind of how that Persona worked. And one thing that's really, really interesting, each Persona like game, like Persona 5, 4, 3, has like a motif, right? So with Persona 3, I believe it was fate. It was fate. And can fate be escaped? Can fate be changed? Is there any control, predestination, and freedom? Does that exist? Because in the game, there's a fated end date. And the character's past feeds into that. And that's why he's very much his own solitude, like keeps to himself very often, because of the history that he has that he may not fully remember or doesn't fully understand. So there's a lot going on, and that's why he kind of has that facade, and also why that line just now of "they all tell me it's fake, but I wish that it wasn't" carries a lot of weight to it.
Couple dozen, so many were meant to hate us, but really who fucking doesn't? There's only a few I trust, the ones that I'm getting stuck with told me that the gun I hold is fake, but I wish it wasn't.
I thought I told you. Mess around with me and I'ma show you my persona. Told them boys I ain't a joker. When I pull up, then it's over. Better watch out when I'm gripping the evoker. I bet you gon' hit his headshot. Headshot, headshot, hit his headshot. Headshot, headshot, hit his headshot. Headshot, headshot, hit his headshot. And it sound like
I don't get it, why they staring, just feel like this isn't fair. And it's gotten harder to cope, yet it's harder for me to care. And they asking if I'm alright, but I've never been one to share. Cause they try so hard to relate, but they can't till they lose their parents. I don't merit, I'm a man.
Man's alone. That Naruto kind of Sasuke aesthetic. You don't know what you've lost.
I've never been one to share, cause they try so hard to relate, but they can't till they lose their parents. I don't merit, I'm a man of my word that'll never perish. I will the fight like no other, nobody else could compare it. I wanna tell you the truth about you, but then got embarrassed. The time in our lives together is something I'll always cherish. Because this is not a test, this'll soon become our home. I know it's hard to accept, we've always been fine alone. What really do we have left when there's nothing left that can show? When they think I'm afraid of death. No.
Ooh, yo, the way Zach Boucher is playing with those gunshots is just too smooth. Also, one of the simplest writing techniques that Zach just did that I absolutely love. If you've noticed, throughout a lot of the song, it's been I. But for the ending of that verse, it was we. We'll get through it. We. And that shows in the song the progressive growth, but also that mirrors in the games and in the movies how the protagonist eventually is like, okay, we're in this together. We're a part of this together. Now we're all being honest with each other. Because also like secrets and stuff is another big thing, because there's plot twists galore and everything. So I love that was a build that ended up happening without me realizing it till like maybe 3 lines before the end of that verse. I was like, he's saying we a lot more. So that's just a nice little addition to the tapestry of this song.
I thought I told you. Mess around with me and I'ma show you my persona. Told them boys I ain't a joker. When I pull up, then it's over. Better watch out when I'm gripping the evoker. I bet you gon' hit his headshot. Headshot, headshot, hit his headshot. Headshot, headshot, hit his headshot. Headshot, headshot, hit his headshot. And it sound like
Ladies,
Hey.
ladies. Shoot him in the head. Head. That's a sure way to kill him. Shoot him in the head. Head. That's a sure way to kill him. Shoot him in the head. That's a sure way to kill him.
Boom. Shouts out Mac on the beat. Shouts out Zach Boucher. Shouts out Lady Abyss. Okay, I was going to say Lady Smith, so that would have been wrong. And shouts out Brian doing the hook. That was a perfect balance, because the hook, you get the sauce, right? You get the marinara sauce, and then when you get to Zach Boucher, you get the pasta. You know what I'm saying? You get the hard hitting carbs. You get full off lyrical cut. You know what I'm saying? It's a perfect balance. You love to see it. That's how we keep our diets going. Y'all know the deal. Leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Link in the description of the original video. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the link, hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe. Show love to everyone that was a part of this project. And with that being said, y'all, Professor Kuro, we out of here.